Why apologize? Gayton McKenzie. After several resurfaced tweets from over a decade ago in which McKenzie reportedly used the racial slur known as the K-word, targeting black South Africans, political parties like the EFF, DA and ATM demanded his apology and even called for his removal. McKenzie initially issued an apology via X, formerly Twitter, describing his past self as a troll, stupid, and insensitive. Patriotic Alliance leader Gayton McKenzie says he is truly sorry for social media posts he made years ago. The posts contain several racial slurs, which have caused widespread outrage. In response, McKenzie posted on X that he can't be accused of racism, but admits he was stupid and a troll. I can never be guilty of racism, try some other takedown but never racism. I did tweet some insensitive, stupid and hurtful things a decade or two ago. I was a troll and stupid. I cringe when seeing them and I am truly sorry for that. I shall subject myself to the investigation. However, in a follow-up interview with INC, McKenzie reversed course, saying he would not apologize for something he didn't do, even if President Ramaphosa asked him to. He asserted that he wasn't racist and shouldn't have to seek forgiveness for remarks he claims he never made. He also emphasized his loyalty to the president, stating that he would resign if asked to, but insisted he wouldn't beg to keep his job. What's next? Formal complaints and investigations. Action SA lodged a complaint with the South African Human Rights Commission, SHRC. The African Transformation Movement, ATM, also filed a complaint with the Parliamentary Joint Committee on Ethics and Members' Interests, citing that his language undermines national unity and is at odds with his ministerial role. The SHRC was scheduled to meet on the matter on August 11, 2025, to consider the racism complaint and determine possible action going forward. Meanwhile, public figures like Sizwe Dlomo have publicly demanded McKenzie's dismissal, stating no, he must just get fired. End of story. The South African Human Rights Commission, SHRC, confirmed that it is meeting today, August 11, 2025, to consider the racism complaint lodged by Action SA against Minister Gayton McKenzie, regarding resurfaced tweets containing the derogatory K-word. The Commission has indicated it will issue a statement in due course, though no official public position has yet been released. Parliament's Ethics Committee has ruled that it cannot investigate McKenzie's old tweets, as they predate his tenure as an MP, thus falling outside their jurisdiction. Despite growing pressure and formal calls from various political parties, such as the ATM, EFF and Action SA, for him to act against Minister McKenzie, there has been no known public statement from President Ramaphosa on the matter. Neither he nor the presidency appear to have responded to the demands for McKenzie's removal or apology. Why might the president be reluctant to act? White heavy checkmark 1. Coalition politics is fragile. Ramaphosa's ANC no longer holds a majority after the 2024 elections. The ANC is in a government of national unity, GNU, with multiple parties including the Patriotic Alliance, PA, led by Gayton McKenzie. Removing McKenzie could strain relations with the PA and jeopardize the stability of the coalition, especially if the ANC needs PA votes to pass legislation or maintain a governing majority. White heavy checkmark 2. Ramaphosa's leadership style. Ramaphosa is known for a cautious and consensus-seeking approach rather than bold or confrontational moves. He often waits for processes, like investigations, to unfold before making decisions. This might explain his silence while the SHRC considers the matter. 3. Political cost of acting versus not acting. Acting against McKenzie could earn praise from civil society and opposition parties, but risk destabilizing the GNU. Not acting, however, may erode public trust in Ramaphosa's leadership, especially on matters of race, accountability, and ethics. So, is he afraid? Afraid might be too strong, but strategically hesitant is accurate. He's likely weighing public outrage and credibility on anti-racism, coalition politics and government stability, institutional processes waiting on the SHRC. What critics are saying. Opposition parties, EFF, ATM, Action SA, argue that failure to act equals tolerance of racism. Analysts say this could test Ramaphosa's moral authority and leadership of the GNU. What can the president do? 1. Dismiss Gayton McKenzie from cabinet. Scroll legal basis. According to Section 91(2) of the Constitution, the president has the power to appoint and dismiss ministers at his discretion. The president appoints the deputy president and ministers, assigns their powers and functions and may dismiss them. Constitution of South Africa. White heavy checkmark what this would mean. Ramaphosa could fire McKenzie immediately, without needing a parliamentary vote or inquiry. This would show decisive leadership and a commitment to non-racialism and accountability. Risks. The Patriotic Alliance, PA, might pull out of the GNU, risking coalition instability. Could open the door to retribution or opposition from other coalition partners. 2. Request McKenzie to step down voluntarily. Ramaphosa could ask McKenzie to resign, in the interests of the nation. This might be a face-saving move for both sides, allowing the PA to appoint someone else. Pros: less confrontational, keeps GNU intact. Cons: may still appear weak or like a backdoor firing. 3. Wait for the SAHRC outcome or public pressure to build. He could delay action, citing the SAHRC investigation or public process. This is the path he seems to be taking now. Pros: avoids hasty political fallout. Cons: appears passive or weak in the face of racism allegations. Negotiate a reshuffle within the GNU. Ramaphosa could use internal GNU negotiations to request a swap, asking the PA to replace McKenzie with a different representative. A quiet compromise that avoids headlines but solves the problem politically. 5. Do nothing for now. He may choose to ride out the storm, especially if public outrage doesn't grow. McKenzie has said he would resign if Ramaphosa asked. This puts the ball in the president's court. Risk. This inaction may damage Ramaphosa's credibility and the ANC's moral authority, especially given South Africa's history. So is Ramaphosa afraid to act or being strategic? Share your views. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.